for questioning at least Erika. Look, I have seen enough, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen enough. Erika Kirk should be dragged into a police precinct for questioning. Like I said, you can show me the person who disagrees with me on that after I will reveal to you what we can now confirm. You can show me that individual and I will show you a full-blown fraud. That's the only people that would disagree with that assessment. I said to my team this morning that the amount of evidence that is now piling up, I would say against Erika Kirk, is almost akin to an NBC Dateline episode, except it's actually more simplified than that. Like Dateline, that show is way too complicated.
We were girls and young women who were victimized by Epstein and Maxwell in a game ring.
I know there are videos and photos. I know that Jeffrey had recording cameras in his house.
Powerful people who caused us harm are being protected and we're being exposed. It is meant to...
Nobody expected Ellen DeGeneres to say anything. For years, she stayed quiet while rumors about powerful celebrities, secret parties, and Epstein's private island kept exploding online. But then, something changed. And now people think one name is suddenly in panic mode: Ellen DeGeneres. Because during a private conversation that was leaked online, Ellen reportedly hinted at disturbing details connected to Jeffrey Epstein, and viewers instantly started connecting dots to Erika Kirk. What did Ellen actually know? Why are old celebrity photos suddenly resurfacing again? And why are insiders claiming certain people are scrambling behind the scenes right now? At first, it sounded like another internet rumor, but the deeper people looked, the stranger the story became. For the past few years, the internet has been obsessed with uncovering every hidden connection tied to Epstein's world. Old flight logs, private party footage, celebrity friendships, even random photos from decades ago suddenly became evidence in the court of public opinion. And every time a famous name appeared, social media exploded all over again. But most celebrities handled it the same way. Stay silent, deny everything, move on fast. Ellen DeGeneres was one of those names people occasionally mentioned online, but nothing ever seriously stuck. She kept a low profile after stepping away from Hollywood's spotlight, spending more time overseas and avoiding major interviews. People assumed she wanted peace. End of story. But then, clips started circulating from a private industry event where Ellen allegedly made a nervous joke about people pretending they never knew what was happening. At first, nobody paid attention. The room even laughed, but internet detectives immediately slowed the footage down, analyzed reactions in the crowd, and started asking one huge question: who exactly was Ellen talking about? And this is where it gets strange. Within hours, online forums began connecting Ellen's comments to Erika Kirk after users noticed Erika had suddenly wiped older photos, unfollowed several entertainment insiders, and stopped posting completely for almost 2 days. That silence triggered even more speculation. Fans started wondering if there was something bigger happening behind the scenes. Then, another clip surfaced. This time, Ellen appeared visibly uncomfortable when Epstein's island was mentioned during an off-camera discussion. Her smile disappeared instantly. She reportedly told someone nearby, "Certain people are terrified this stuff is coming back." That one sentence changed everything. Because now, viewers weren't just chasing rumors anymore. They were trying to figure out who Ellen meant and why Erika's name kept appearing in the middle of the storm. The moment Ellen's comments started spreading online, the internet went into full investigation mode. People began digging through years of archived interviews, celebrity guest lists, fundraiser photos, and private event footage looking for anything connected to Epstein's circle. And somehow, Erika Kirk's name kept surfacing in conversations nobody expected. At first, it seemed random. Erika had built her image around influence, connections, and exclusive Hollywood relationships. She always appeared close to powerful people, big parties, elite events, private gatherings most people never even hear about. Normally, that kind of networking helps celebrities grow. But when Epstein's name enters the conversation, every old photo suddenly looks suspicious. And that's exactly what started happening. Users on social media discovered old screenshots showing Erika at events attended by several controversial figures who were later questioned about Epstein connections. None of it proved wrongdoing. But online audiences don't wait for proof anymore. They build narratives fast, and once the algorithm catches a story like this, it spreads everywhere. That's when things started falling apart. A podcast host claimed insiders were frantically making calls after Ellen's leaked remarks. According to him, several media personalities were terrified more information could surface from private celebrity gatherings in the early 2000s. Again, nobody directly named Erika, but viewers noticed something interesting almost immediately. Erika suddenly stopped interacting online. No live streams, no casual posts, no flashy updates. Nothing. For someone normally active every single day, the silence felt loud. Fans flooded her comments asking what was happening. Some defended her, others accused her of hiding. And the pressure kept building. But then something changed. A former entertainment assistant came forward online, claiming certain celebrities used private island trips and luxury retreats as networking opportunities for years. The assistant never confirmed Ellen or Erika attended anything illegal. But the way the story was told made viewers feel like Hollywood had been hiding secrets in plain sight the entire time. And this is where it gets even stranger. People started revisiting old Ellen interviews differently. Moments that once seemed harmless suddenly looked uncomfortable. Clips of celebrities nervously laughing around certain topics went viral overnight. One specific interview exploded across social media because Ellen appeared visibly tense when discussing billionaire private parties. Viewers began saying the expression on her face looked like fear, not awkwardness. Fear. Then, internet detectives uncovered another strange detail. Around the same time Ellen allegedly made those leaked comments, Erika reportedly canceled 2 scheduled appearances without explanation. One event organizer even hinted that unexpected media issues forced changes behind the scenes. That phrase instantly fueled conspiracy theories. What media issues? What was coming out? And why did multiple people suddenly seem nervous at the exact same time? The speculation became impossible to control. YouTubers started connecting timelines. TikTok creators posted side-by-side clips comparing Ellen's reactions before and after Epstein discussions became mainstream news. Some videos reached millions of views in hours. Every new theory pushed the story further. But here's the problem. Nobody could separate facts from rumors anymore. Real details mixed with internet fiction until everything blurred together. Yet, the mystery itself kept people watching. Because every time someone dismissed the story, another weird coincidence appeared. Then came the private message leak. An anonymous account released screenshots claiming a publicist warned a celebrity client to stay invisible until this passes. The message never named Erika directly, but online users became convinced it was connected to her situation, especially after fans noticed several celebrity friends quietly deleting comments and old interactions from their pages. That move made everything worse, because on the internet, deleting things always looks suspicious. And it doesn't stop there. One entertainment reporter claimed producers at a major network were discussing whether more celebrities connected to old Epstein rumors could soon be exposed through upcoming documentaries. The reporter didn't provide proof, but the timing terrified fans already deep into the conspiracy spiral. Suddenly, Ellen's leaked comments didn't feel like random gossip anymore. They felt like a warning. And if that warning was real, people started asking the biggest question yet. What exactly did Ellen know that made Erika allegedly panic behind the scenes? As the rumors kept spreading, something unusual started happening in Hollywood circles. People who normally loved attention suddenly became impossible to find. Public appearances were canceled. Interviews got postponed. Social media teams started limiting comments. And according to multiple entertainment bloggers, private PR firms were quietly working overtime behind the scenes. But one situation stood out more than the others. Erika Kirk's team reportedly began contacting gossip pages, asking them not to repost certain clips connected to Ellen's comments. That alone sent the internet into complete chaos. Because if the rumors were fake, Why try so hard to stop people from talking? And this is where everything started spiraling fast. A viral creator uploaded a breakdown connecting Ellen, Erika, and several elite Hollywood charity events from years ago. The video didn't accuse anyone of crimes directly. Instead, it focused on patterns: shared guest lists, private dinners, mutual billionaire connections, the kind of relationships most people never notice until controversy forces them into the spotlight. The video exploded overnight. Millions of views, thousands of comments. And suddenly, everyone online became a detective. People started zooming into old red carpet photos, searching for hidden clues. They analyzed seating arrangements at celebrity galas like they were crime scenes. Even random background appearances became evidence to internet theorists. But then something changed again. A former studio employee gave an anonymous interview claiming Ellen had privately warned several entertainment figures years ago to stay far away from certain people. The employee suggested Ellen knew rumors about Epstein long before the public did. That statement instantly made viewers rethink everything. Because if Ellen already knew, then why stay silent? That question became impossible to ignore. And it gets darker. Another resurfaced clip showed Ellen joking years ago about celebrities protecting each other no matter what. At the time, audiences laughed. Now people were replaying the moment with completely different eyes. Suddenly the joke didn't sound funny anymore. It sounded uncomfortable. Meanwhile, Erika's silence only made the situation worse. Fans noticed close friends stopped mentioning her publicly. One influencer even deleted a birthday tribute featuring Erika just hours after receiving backlash in the comments. That tiny move triggered massive speculation online. People assumed there had to be pressure happening privately. Then came the luxury jet rumors. Several online investigators claimed flight data from years ago showed overlapping travel patterns involving celebrities connected to elite social circles. No official records tied Erika or Ellen directly to Epstein's island. But once people started comparing dates and locations, conspiracy channels ran wild with theories. And that's when mainstream attention finally kicked in. Entertainment news outlets began cautiously discussing the growing online storm. Most avoided direct accusations. But they acknowledged one undeniable fact: public trust in celebrity culture was collapsing. Audiences no longer believed powerful people were innocent just because they denied things publicly. That shift terrified Hollywood. Because once viewers stop trusting celebrities, every old secret becomes dangerous. But here's the strangest part. The more people searched into Ellen's alleged comments, the harder certain clips became to find. Users claimed videos disappeared. Accounts vanished. Reposts got removed unexpectedly. Some blamed copyright strikes. Others believed someone was trying to bury the story before it spread further. Naturally, that only made the internet more obsessed. One live stream discussing the situation gained over 100,000 live viewers after the host claimed insiders were panicking behind closed doors. During the stream, the host referenced a rumored conversation where Ellen allegedly warned someone that the public is about to connect dots. We prayed, stayed hidden. Nobody verified the quote, but it spread everywhere anyway. And this is where Erika's reaction became impossible to ignore. Photographers spotted her leaving an event, looking visibly shaken after reporters shouted questions about Ellen and Epstein rumors. She refused to answer. No smile, no wave, just straight into a black SUV while security blocked cameras. That footage went viral instantly. People said she looked scared. Others said exhausted. But almost everyone agreed on one thing. Something about the situation felt bigger than normal celebrity drama. And then, another major name unexpectedly entered the conversation, making the entire story even more explosive than before. Just when people thought the story couldn't get any crazier, another celebrity insider dropped a claim that completely changed the direction of the conversation. According to the source, several powerful entertainment figures had been privately worried for months that old footage, guest records, and personal communications tied to elite Hollywood circles could eventually leak online. And the second that statement hit social media, chaos exploded again. because viewers immediately connected it back to Ellen's alleged warning. Suddenly, people weren't just talking about rumors anymore. They were talking about damage control, about celebrities protecting themselves before something bigger surfaced. And somehow, Erika Kirk's name kept appearing in the middle of every discussion thread. But then, something happened nobody expected. A longtime Hollywood photographer gave an interview claiming he once attended private celebrity gatherings where certain guests acted completely different once cameras disappeared. He refused to name specific crimes. He refused to directly accuse anyone, but he described an environment filled with secrecy, power, and fear. That interview went viral in hours. And this is where it gets really uncomfortable. The photographer also hinted that some celebrities became terrified whenever Epstein investigations resurfaced in the media. According to him, it wasn't always because they committed crimes. Sometimes it was simply because they feared being connected socially to the wrong people at the wrong time. But on the internet, nuance disappears fast. Viewers started assuming everyone connected to elite Hollywood events had something to hide. The pressure became massive. Online creators pushed theory after theory, each one more dramatic than the last. Some even claimed Ellen was preparing to reveal names privately to protect herself before future documentaries dropped. Then came the audio leak rumors. An anonymous forum user claimed unreleased recordings existed of celebrities discussing Epstein years before his arrest became global news. No recordings ever surfaced publicly. But the idea alone was enough to send social media into overdrive. TikTok creators treated the rumor like a countdown timer waiting to explode. And Erika's silence was becoming impossible to defend. Fans who once supported her started turning suspicious. Some begged her to address the rumors directly. Others accused her of hiding behind PR teams. Every hour without a statement seemed to make things worse. But here's the problem. The internet had already decided there must be a secret. At that point, even innocent behavior looked suspicious. Then another strange detail surfaced. Users noticed Ellen's inner celebrity circle had reportedly grown much smaller over the past few years. Former public friendships faded quietly. Certain stars stopped appearing around her entirely. Online investigators claimed it looked like distancing behavior, the kind people do when scandals begin getting too close. Whether true or not, the narrative spread everywhere. And that's when things started falling apart even faster. A gossip outlet published claims that multiple entertainment attorneys were monitoring the situation closely because they feared defamation lawsuits could erupt if the rumors escalated further. But instead of slowing the internet down, the legal talk only convinced viewers that serious conversations were happening privately behind the scenes. Then came the party footage. Short clips from old celebrity events suddenly resurfaced online, showing Ellen, Erika, and other famous figures attending luxury gatherings with wealthy businessmen and influential executives. Nothing criminal appeared in the videos. Most clips were harmless. People talking, laughing, dancing. But timing changes perception. Now viewers watch those videos searching for hidden meaning in every expression and interaction. A simple handshake suddenly became suspicious. A nervous laugh became proof of fear. The internet transformed ordinary celebrity footage into something darker. And it doesn't stop there. One media commentator claimed a major streaming platform was secretly developing a documentary exploring hidden connections between celebrity culture, billionaire influence, and Epstein-era networking circles. No official confirmation existed, but insiders hinted several famous names were terrified about what could eventually be included. That rumor shook Hollywood badly, because even if nothing illegal happened, public association alone could destroy careers overnight. Then viewers noticed something else. Ellen still hadn't denied the leaked comments. Not clearly. Not publicly. And Erika still remained mostly silent too. That silence created a vacuum the internet filled with theories, fear, and speculation. By now, the story wasn't just about Epstein anymore. It became about power, influence, secrets, and the possibility that Hollywood's carefully controlled image was starting to crack open in real time. But nobody was prepared for what happened next, because one final revelation suddenly made people see Ellen's behavior in a completely different way. The tension hit another level when a former television producer unexpectedly entered the conversation during a late-night live stream. At first, viewers thought it would be another vague Hollywood story, but then the producer said something that instantly froze the entire chat. There are celebrities terrified certain guest records still exist. That single sentence spread across social media within minutes. And suddenly, Ellen's strange behavior over the past few years started looking very different to people online. Viewers began revisiting old clips of her interviews, award show appearances, and even paparazzi encounters. They noticed moments where she looked unusually tense whenever powerful industry figures were mentioned. At the time, nobody thought much about it. Now every reaction became part of a bigger puzzle. And this is where things became explosive. The producer also hinted that some celebrities quietly distanced themselves from billionaire social circles after Epstein's arrest because they feared future investigations could expose how interconnected Hollywood networking really was. Again, no direct accusations, but audiences no longer cared about technicalities. They wanted names. They wanted answers. And Erika Kirk's sudden disappearance from public view only added fuel to the fire. Days passed with no clear statement from her team. No live streams, no interviews, nothing. Meanwhile, entertainment channels kept uploading breakdowns analyzing her silence frame by frame, like it was evidence in a courtroom. But then, something changed again. An anonymous blogger released screenshots claiming a private crisis meeting had taken place involving celebrity publicists and legal advisors shortly after Ellen's leaked comments surfaced online. According to the alleged messages, certain figures were worried old associations could be weaponized publicly. That phrase terrified people because it suggested Hollywood insiders weren't just worried about rumors, they were worried about connections, real-owns. And the internet immediately assumed the worst. Then came the mansion party story. A former event coordinator claimed elite celebrity gatherings often included guests who barely knew each other personally, but still ended up photographed together constantly. According to her, that's how dangerous associations form in Hollywood. One event, one dinner, one picture. Years later, it can destroy reputations forever. But here's the problem. By now, audiences didn't want explanations anymore. They wanted scandal. So every attempt to calm the situation only made people more suspicious. Then a shocking rumor started circulating that Ellen had privately warned someone months earlier that certain stories buried during the pandemic are returning. Nobody could verify the quote. But because Ellen still hadn't publicly addressed the leaked comments directly, the speculation exploded beyond control. And it doesn't stop there. A celebrity body language expert uploaded a viral analysis of Erika's recent paparazzi footage. The expert claimed Erika showed visible signs of stress, fear, and emotional exhaustion while avoiding reporters. Millions watched the clip. Comments flooded in accusing Hollywood elites of hiding secrets from the public for decades. At that point, the story stopped feeling like entertainment gossip. It started feeling darker, more serious. Even mainstream podcasts began discussing how celebrity culture allowed powerful networks to operate without scrutiny for years. People questioned how many stars attended events without asking deeper questions about who funded them or what happened behind closed doors. And Ellen's name kept returning to the center of the storm. Why? Because viewers believed she knew more than she admitted. One former comedy writer claimed Ellen was far more connected behind the scenes than the public realized. According to him, her friendly daytime TV image hid the reality that she had access to some of the most powerful people in entertainment, politics, and business. That claim changed the tone of the entire conversation. Now, people weren't just asking if Ellen attended events. They were asking what she may have heard inside those rooms. Then came the moment that pushed Erika into full panic online. A trending hashtag began demanding celebrities publicly deny any ties to Epstein-related social circles. Thousands of users tagged Erika directly. Some demanded explanations about old photos and deleted posts. Others accused her of avoiding accountability entirely. Her team finally responded, but the statement made things even worse. Instead of directly addressing the rumors, the message simply condemned false narratives and reckless online speculation. No names, no clarifications, no denial of specific claims. That vague response backfired instantly. Viewers interpreted it as damage control. And this is where the story reached a dangerous point. Because once the public believes celebrities are hiding something, silence becomes suspicious, denials sound rehearsed, and every missing detail starts looking intentional. Then, late one night, another leaked conversation allegedly connected to Ellen surfaced online. And what was supposedly said in that clip changed how many viewers saw the entire situation forever. The leaked conversation was only a few seconds long, but it detonated across the internet like a bomb. In the audio, a voice believed by online users to be Ellen allegedly says, "People are scared because they thought nobody would ever connect the circles." That was it. No names. No direct accusation. Just one sentence. But the reaction was immediate. Because suddenly, viewers believed the story was never about one person attending one event. They believed it was about an entire celebrity ecosystem built on power, silence, and private relationships hidden from the public for years. And this is where the entire narrative shifted. People stopped focusing only on Epstein's island. Instead, they began questioning the machinery around elite celebrity culture itself, the private jets, the billionaire parties, the exclusive guest lists, the strange overlap between entertainment figures, wealthy businessmen, and influential media personalities. Ellen's alleged comment became the center of that conversation, not because it confirmed crimes, but because it sounded like someone terrified. The public was finally starting to understand how connected everything really was. Then internet users uncovered one final detail that made Erika Kirk's behavior suddenly make sense to many viewers online. Weeks before the controversy exploded, Erika had reportedly been preparing a major rebrand campaign focused on transparency and authenticity. Multiple insiders claimed sponsorship discussions quietly collapsed after Ellen's comments started circulating. Brands allegedly didn't want risk attached to growing conspiracy chatter. That's when people realized why Erika allegedly panicked so fast. This wasn't just about internet gossip anymore. It was about survival, career survival, reputation survival. Because in today's world, public perception moves faster than truth. Once audiences start connecting dots fair or unfair, the damage can spread before anyone even has time to respond. And Ellen's silence after the leak only made the situation feel heavier. No direct denial, no detailed explanation, nothing strong enough to shut the rumors down completely, which left millions of viewers asking the same terrifying question. If powerful celebrities are really scared old connections could resurface one day, then how many secrets from that world are still hidden from the public right now? What makes this story so unsettling isn't just the rumors surrounding Ellen, Erika Kirk, or Epstein's social circle. It's the bigger picture hiding underneath all of it. Because the internet has reached a point where people no longer trust celebrity culture the way they used to. For decades, fame created protection. Powerful people attended the same parties, shared the same networks, and moved through the same elite spaces without public scrutiny. Fans only saw the polished version on television and social media. The smiles, the jokes, the luxury lifestyle. But then something changed. Once Epstein's world became public, audiences started re-examining everything. Old photos suddenly mattered. Private friendships became suspicious. Silence became dangerous. And celebrities who once seemed untouchable started looking vulnerable for the first time in years. That's why Ellen's alleged comments hit so hard online. Not because they proved guilt, but because they fed a growing belief that Hollywood operates through hidden relationships ordinary people never fully see. And Erika Kirk became the perfect example of how fast reputations can collapse once the internet senses fear. Whether the speculation is true, exaggerated, or completely misunderstood almost stops mattering once public trust disappears. The algorithm keeps pushing the mystery forward. That's the scary part. In today's world, perception can become reality overnight. And once audiences believe powerful people are hiding something, every silence, every deleted post, and every nervous reaction starts feeding a much larger story that may never fully go away. Now the internet is left with more questions than answers. Did Ellen actually know deeper secrets connected to Epstein's world? Was Erika Kirk truly panicking behind the scenes? Or did online speculation simply spiral out of control? Right now, nobody outside those private Hollywood circles knows the full truth. But one thing is clear. People are no longer looking at celebrity culture the same way anymore.